Goldylocks Productions broadcasts universal cosmic frequencies that unlock, awaken, and expand the consciousness of our worldwide viewers and listeners.
Goldylocks Productions presents the Live from Little Bear Sanctuary show with Christopher Vane. Enjoy topics such as the vegan lifestyle, sanctuary media highlights, and spotlighting new rescues.
Happy Friday, friends, and happy holidays. This is our season finale, I guess you'd call it, for 2020. And but we will be back in January on January 8th. January 8th. Yay. Same time, same place. Of course, you know, guys, this is the Live from Little Bear Sanctuary show. I'm your host, Chris Vane. And gosh, what a crazy year it has been. I hope that we all survived it together. For me personally, it was pretty amazing. I know a lot of people have, you know, been having trouble with finances, and work is crazy, and people have lost their jobs, and you know, I think, you know, there's a big shift coming, and there's a change coming, and somehow, you know, we're all in this together. And I think, you know, sometimes we have to look at the bigger picture, and maybe, you know, this needed to happen for us to kind of take a break in our lives, kind of focus within, see what we've accomplished, see what we'd like to accomplish. I know a lot of people changed careers, started working from home, having their own businesses, and a lot of people are much happier. And you know, I do feel for the people who are struggling right now, and you know, I'm always, you guys are in my thoughts and my prayers, and I think 2021 is going to be amazing for everybody. So my usual spiel, you know, if you're watching live on Facebook or YouTube, don't forget to sign in, subscribe to our channel, like our shows, or don't like our shows. Let me know why. We're here on the Goldylocks Productions channels. We're no longer on Periscope. Just kind of wanted to update everybody on that. But Facebook and YouTube. Tell me who's here. Say hello. Sign in. Ask me questions. And I'm always available after the show at info@littlebearsanctuary.org. You can send me questions. You can tell me who you want to see as a guest on my show. I will truly ask anybody. I hope you guys like my lights. I couldn't find my Santa hat. And if you missed any episodes, you can watch anytime on demand on the Goldylocks Productions Facebook, YouTube, and we also have a section on the Little Bear Sanctuary website. Good morning, Kim. How are you today? If you're watching on YouTube, we now have Super Chat. Super Chat. So Super Chat is a way to send us a little note and make a donation at the same time. From, I think you can donate any amount from $2 and up. You can send cute little stickers, and your comment will show up on the screen so everybody can see it. It's kind of a fun little way to support us. And the Goldylocks Network. It's available on all the shows on the Goldylocks Network, but only on YouTube. So you got to be watching on YouTube. It's I think there's like there's some little dollar sign or something in the YouTube area that you can click on. It takes maybe a minute or two to set up. I think it connects with your Google account, which is YouTube, Google, all the same stuff. You probably have a Google account already. Especially if you're signed into YouTube. So check it out. You can donate $2, $5, $100. And I know for our show, this does go directly to the animals. So, you know, we appreciate everybody's support. Our first calendar is now available. My amazing brother-in-law is a photographer, and he did 90% of the pictures for it, and we're really excited about it. There is there's a link you can go to. It's a bit.ly link, which is kind of a shortened version because the version to get to it was very long. And I think I know that Tiffany's going to put that up. Yep, right there. It's bit.ly. If you guys know bit.ly, it's always bit.ly. And then there's a number that corresponds with it. So check that out. It's a really fun calendar. We're really excited about it. Thank you, Kim, for putting that together. You did an amazing job. A lot of people have been asking about it. And I think that calendar will be available for a while, right, Kim? I think we're just going to leave it up and you guys can order as you need it. So yeah, end of the year, Christmas is coming. We have a holiday special tonight at 8 p.m. here on the Goldylocks Network, and I will put those links up later on my Facebook. I'm sure Tiffany will put the link up for everybody. It's our holiday extravaganza show, and that's at 8 p.m. Eastern time tonight on the Goldylocks Productions Network, YouTube, Facebook. All right. Well, I couldn't have a season finale show without my amazing friend David from David's Kitchen LA. He's certainly no stranger to the show, and he's going to be doing vegan pistachio guava thumbprint cookies. I'm really excited. I saw the recipe. I was too lazy to make them as usual. No, actually, I'm just kidding. Always busy. We had we had 6, 7, 8. I think we had 8 rescues just this week alone. It's been a crazy week. So yeah, let's bring David on and let's make some cookies.
Hey, Chris, happy holidays.
Hey, happy holidays, David. How are you?
Doing great. Well, here at David's Kitchen LA, we are definitely in our holiday extravaganza mood as well. So I got the hat, the lights.
Yeah, I love it. I love it.
We got.
What are we making today? I'm losing my lights.
Today I'm going to make a vegan pistachio guava thumbprint cookie, and I'm sure you guys are really going to love them. You know, I think guava is one of the ingredients that is underutilized in the United States. If you live in Miami, of course, there's a lot of Cuban bakeries that use guava, and frankly, that's where I was introduced to guava, and I just absolutely love it in baked goods. And then my niece's girlfriend, Sarah, turned me on to a vegan donut place in Long Beach, and they actually make a guava donut. And oh my gosh, it's so good. So, you know, I was thinking about what am I going to make for the holidays, and I was going to make some thumbprint cookies, and I thought, oh, how can I do something different? And I thought, what about guava? And the color with the green dough and the, you know, sort of reddish guava, it really worked. So that's what I'm going to make today.
Awesome. I love guava. We serve it in Miami all the time. I was introduced to it there too.
Yeah. Before we get started, I have a couple of questions for you though.
Oh, okay.
Think back. What was your favorite Christmas toy? What was your favorite toy that you got for Christmas?
Oh my gosh. You know what I remember, like what stands out? They had it was a shrunken head apple kit where you made shrunken heads out of actual apples.
What were you like putting them on stakes? That was like more.
There was like some, you know how kids' toys were so dangerous back then.
Oh,
it was like this heated thing that you hung the apple in, and then it shrunk it down over like 2 days. Surprised I didn't burn down the house. And then you had like little eyes you would put in, and they would look like shrunken heads.
That's hilarious.
Isn't that crazy?
Hilarious.
What about you?
Oh gosh, I think one of the toys that I was most excited about was I love G.I. Joes. The older, you know, when we were little, we had this like 12-incher G.I. Joe guys.
Yeah.
They had this thing called the mobile support vehicle, and it was kind of like this like Army utility vehicle, but it had like a camper with a console on the inside. And I always loved that. I would play with it ever. And I remember I remember as a kid, there'd be like some size boxes under the tree and you're trying to figure out, what's in that box.
Yeah.
That's post Santa. But
GI Joes were cool. The GI Joes were cool because the guy had a beard. It had like had like a fuzzy beard and a fuzzy head. Yeah, we could have been GI Joes now. Isn't that funny?
And when my brother was little, he's 5 years older than me. His GI Joes have plastic hair, like they.
Oh, yep. See,
yeah. So technology moved along. So we're here with technology.
Do they even have GI Joe anymore? I don't know.
They do, but I think they're small. They're small, kind of.
I think they do like a Lego GI Joe too.
Oh,
I
really?
think Legos does something. Yeah.
Yeah. Fun stuff. Fun stuff. All right, so let me go ahead and start making these cookies for you guys so that you could perhaps make them for your holiday gatherings. So let me just walk through the ingredients and then I'll tell you how I kind of put this together. So it's fairly pretty easy. We're going to have 3/4 of a stick of vegan butter. I have a 1/2 cup of sugar, 1.5 teaspoons of almond extract, 2 tablespoons of almond milk. And then for the dry ingredients, we have 1.5 cups of all-purpose flour, a 1/2 cup of ground pistachios. I just took the pistachios and put them in my food processor to grind them up. So there you have the ground pistachios, and 1/2 teaspoon of salt. Then, of course, we're going to need some guava jam and a little bit of green food coloring. So that's all the ingredients you need. They're actually pretty easy to put together.
What vegan butter do you use?
I'm using the Country Crock, and I don't know if this is the one that has olive oil or avocado. I had both, and I've been going through a ton. I'll tell you, I've made 6 different vegan cookies for the holidays. We're still in the process of it.
Yeah.
And, I've turned my biscotti recipes into veganize them. My rainbow cookies. I
know you showed me the rainbow cookies. Those look absolutely amazing.
I'm so excited about them. They take 2 days to make, and so day 1's finished. I'll have to finish them today. So it's kind of hard to put those on the show. But anyway,
you better send me some.
Yeah, send me your address. All right, So I'm going to go ahead and put the 3/4 of a stick of butter in here and just kind of smooth it out a little bit. It has to be room temperature, so it's very soft to begin with. I'm trying to be conscious of, can you hear me over the mixer going? So I'll talk.
I can hear you. You're good. You're good. I'm going to say good morning. Good morning, Sarah. Good morning, Gloria. Just catching up with people signed in.
All right, so you're going to go ahead and just mix the sugar with the butter until it's all blended in. And, in most recipes, when you're doing this, the sugar and butter always goes in first. People like us, why does that happen? There's a madness to that method in that the sugar granules work almost like sandblasting through the butter, and it puts air into that butter-sugar mixture, which helps make the baked goods rise. So I always like to sandblast my butter with the sugar. All right. Then we're going to go ahead and add our almond extract. And I'm telling you, every time I open up my almond extract, I go crazy because I love anything with almond. It's just awesome. All right, so that's all blended. We can set that off for a minute. Now we're going to go ahead and just combine our dry ingredients. So I have our 1.5 cups of flour, or 1/2 cup of ground pistachios. If you have a little bit more, that's fine. And 1/2 teaspoon of the salt. Just take your whisk and try to combine it a little bit so that it's all ready to go into our batter. All right, then we're just going to mix this up a little bit until it all starts forming together. And then the last thing we're going to do is put in our 2 tablespoons of almond milk. I'm just going to kind of get this going a little bit first. Make sure you scrape down the sides of the bowl. A lot of times with the KitchenAid mixers, you'll have a, little bit of either flour or butter that sticks to the bottom, and you really want to make sure it all gets incorporated in as you're making this.
Can you use a hand mixer? Can you use a hand mixer?
You can. You can use a hand mixer. Do you have a KitchenAid?
I do.
What color?
It is white.
White. All right.
Basic white. Yeah, my mom gave it to me, so I kind of feel.
Oh yeah, you gotta hang on.
I gotta,
I don't know what it is, but there's something about the colors of a KitchenAid that I'm obsessed with. And when I lived in New York, when we both lived in New York, they didn't have a lot of colors. They basically had the white, and then they had like the red and the green and black. And I was like, oh my God. So of course I ran out and I had the 80s red kitchen. So I had the red KitchenAid. Everything in my kitchen was red.
Why am I not surprised?
so I had everything red. And but then KitchenAid really came out with all these different colors, and I just loved it. So then, of course, I had to
They remind me of, they're very 50s, like mid-century modern almost.
Yes, very nostalgic.
Tiffany wants to know, do you make your own guava jam, or what brand do you get?
I don't make my own guava jam. There's, what, it's like kind of a private label. I like to go to this it's a Hispanic grocery store, and they actually have a lot of I don't know if it's local or what, but they have a lot of things that are like, I can't remember. I don't know. It's not like a name brand, but it's really good.
Yeah, it's funny. It's the same here. I know Publix. It's in a different section in Publix, and they also have it frozen in like a block.
Yeah.
So sometimes it's more of a, it doesn't come in the usual jelly jars, at least here. I don't know how you get it.
Sometimes when you make this dough, you have to add a little bit more almond milk to bring it together. So I'll be right back. I need to get some almond milk.
All right. All right. David's getting his almond milk.
I'm getting a little bit more almond milk here. Put it in.
Do you get your guava jelly in a jar, or is it like a packaged, like the square?
It's in a jar. It's definitely in a jar. Yeah.
All right.
All right. And then the last thing we want to do is add a couple of drops of food coloring. Doesn't take much. This dough will pick up the color really easy. If you don't like to use food coloring, this is just your regular McCormick food coloring. There's natural food colorings you can get, or you can just cover the dough with sprinkled green sugar crystals if you want to do that. Okay. So we have our dough. As you can see, it's green.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
I'm just going to clean this up here. What are you making for the holiday?
I'm not sure yet. We actually didn't do like a big dinner thing for Thanksgiving. I made a lasagna, believe it or not.
Right.
And it's funny. My mom always, once I became vegan, I was vegetarian first. So she would make her lasagna so I wouldn't have to eat the bird. So I kind of feel like for me, like a lasagna is like what I make for the holidays now.
That's great. Well, I seen your lasagna. It looks really good. What do you use for the cheese?
I have to do a video of that one day. I got to show everybody my vegan lasagna recipe.
What do you use for the cheese?
I use, there's a couple different ones. My favorite is the Daya. They do a farmhouse block. It's actually a shredded. Another good one is Follow Your Heart mozzarella. And what I do with theirs, it's kind of funny. They have a shred and they also have sliced. And I actually take the sliced and I grind it up. I turn it into with the, whatever you call that thing.
A shredder.
The shredder. So I shred up their sliced actually. And there's something about their sliced cheese. It melts better. It actually tastes a little different. And it really, for me, tastes more like, what I remember of mozzarella. Those are my two favorite. And Veal Life also, they actually have a shredded. That's very good. I think I got them all in.
Yeah. I'll definitely like to work with you to make some, dinner recipes as well.
Oh, that'd be fun.
We still have to figure out how to veganize your mother's stolen.
Yes. Oh my gosh. I know.
Amazing. You still got what, 7 days till Christmas, Chris?
Oh my gosh. I guess so.
All right.
I don't have the patience for the rising of the yeast and all that. That's Randy loves to do that stuff. He has the patience. I used to be patient. I don't know. I'm not patient anymore.
And it's always a nightmare. Like, I'll be honest, I don't make a lot of yeast doughs either. There's one thing I make, an Italian Easter bread. It's called bigna.
Yep.
And I always worry that it's not going to rise because you have to put in all the ingredients all the time, all the effort. And if for some reason it doesn't rise, it's like a disaster. I remember as a kid, my mom used to make it. And, in New York, it was cold. And she would wrap it in a blanket and like a quilt and like hide it like in the back corner of a bedroom. And then
oh my God, yes.
Oh, really? Your mother used to do the same?
Yes, my mother did the same. Oh my gosh, that's so
And then
funny.
I remember as a kid, and then we go in there and she'd like unwrap it and every now and then it'd be like, oh my God, it didn't rise. And then they put the heater on it and oh God.
Oh my God. Yeah, that brought back memories. Wow. Yep.
All right, so now we're going to go ahead and shape these cookies. We're going to make new memories today. So using a scooper, this is about 1.5 teaspoon scooper. I
need to get one of those.
Yes, it makes it really easy. And you just go ahead and make little balls with the dough. And I'm going to put them about 4 across.
I have to laugh. It reminds me of that Saturday Night Live episode with the Christmas cookies, the sweaty balls.
Oh, the sweaty balls. Oh, my God. Yes, that's a classic. It'll probably be like, coming back on soon. So
it will be. Yeah, they'll definitely do their Christmas show. One of the funnier ones.
So I will end up eating up all your time on the show if we did this whole tray.
Oh, gosh, not at all. We have plenty of time.
I'm gonna stop it here and go ahead and show you how I get them ready. There's a couple of different things that you can do. Number one, thumbprint cookies. The thing is with the thumbprint, if you just push once, it's not really enough. You have to almost do a crisscross and do 2 thumbs. So 1 thumb, 2 thumbs. The other thing is you can use the back of a wooden spoon, and you can push the wooden spoon down. Hold the cookie. The back of the wooden spoon actually works out really nice because it tends to make a little bit of a deeper well. And so to me, the thumbprint kind of pushes the cookie out a little bit too much. This keeps—
Is that parchment paper?
Actually, you could use parchment paper, but I bake so much that I go through too much parchment paper. So this is what's called the Silpat pad. Think of it as reusable parchment paper. So it's made specifically for baking. You can lay it down and then you just wipe it with a sponge when it's done. But I love these, and it works like it makes anything you make nonstick. So let me show you a little bit closer here what these look like.
Okay, yeah.
I love it how like you lean in like you're looking over the counter. All right. Then the next thing is you get a little spoon. It's funny. My mom used to keep our baby spoons, and we always called the little tiny spoon the baby spoon. This isn't the baby spoon, but it is another little spoon. And just put in about a 1/2 teaspoon of jelly in each one. And once again, you can make this with whatever you want.
Yeah.
Strawberry, raspberry, grape. I'm telling you, one of my favorites is that, tried and true Welch's grape jam. I love Welch's grape jam.
Yeah. I love apricot too. Apricots.
Oh yeah, apricots. All of these things. The apricots are in the rainbow cookies.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yes.
So try to. This one I got some on the top. If you get a little bit too much, it will overflow, and then it kind of makes a mess, and you don't want to do that. All right, so let me show you what these look like. Yeah. All right, and then these go in the oven at 350 for probably 12 minutes, give or take how hot your oven is. You don't want them to get browned on top, but you want them, you'll see they'll puff up and cook. So with the magic of television, show you. Voila. Here is the Thumbprint Cookies. And
those look
don't they look fabulous?
They really do. Wow.
Yeah. Now, of course, it's Christmas and it's winter, so we got to kick it up a little bit. And if you were going to serve these, you want to make it snow. So just put a little bit of powdered sugar on them.
Awesome.
Now, look at how different that looks compared to the first time you looked at them.
Yeah,
and
very nice.
Unlike last week, where I ate almost all of the props, and only got a little plate to share with you, I do have these, and
I'm jealous.
I'll see you later.
Tiffany wants one. I want one. Everybody wants one.
They're so amazingly good.
Oh my gosh!
The taste of the pistachio gives it a wonderful little hint. Yeah. It's just wonderful. So, I hope you guys definitely give this a try and make it. As you can see, they're easy. I did this probably in like 15 minutes, and
they're easy.
Another 10 minutes, you have it all done, and you're good to go. It's definitely something that's awesome to do.
Very nice.
So what are you going to put on your list?
What am I going to put on my list? Is that what you said?
Yeah.
Oh gosh. I have no idea. I know Randy wants me to put a lot on the list, but I think I'm going to give it to Randy to do this year.
I would say if you only
it's funny.
If you only have time to make two things, let me suggest the two things that I've shared with you already. These and the chocolate amarettis. They're really easy to do, and the chocolate amarettis are the ones I did on the show last week. And they both have very distinctly different flavors, and you'll just have a great little.
For some reason, you're frozen.
Oh no!
I don't know if that's me or. Wait, there we go. Now I see you. Sorry.
All right. Yeah, did you hear me say if you're only going to make two, make these and the chocolate amarettis that I made last week on the show?
Oh, okay. Okay, I didn't hear the second one. Okay, cool.
They're really easy to make, and they have two very distinct different flavors. So you'll enjoy them. And what about the animals? Do they get Christmas presents?
We usually try to get them some type of like fruit. We don't give the pigs a lot of fruit or anything just because it's so fattening. So we like to give them some kind of special treat like that. I actually thought I might bake everybody some like sweet potato cookies or something if I have the if I have the time, because I know they would love that. So I'm thinking this year I might do something a little more special for them. And
you could get like a bushel of apples, and
yeah, I can do that too. They love apples. They do.
Yeah. Awesome.
Yeah. What about you? Are you staying home? Is the family coming over?
Yeah, just Steve and I. It's gotten COVID situation's gotten really, really bad here in Los Angeles, unfortunately, and the hospitals are completely full. There's a lot
I
of
saw that
hospitals
on the news. Yeah, I saw that.
don't have any hospital beds, and it's really scary because, God forbid something happens that's not COVID related, but you have a heart attack.
Oh gosh, totally. Yep.
They don't have the bandwidth. So we're really just staying home, staying safe.
Good.
Of course, I got a kitchen stock of food, and I'll be cooking and baking and expanding.
Yeah, I'm going to stock up this weekend. So,
come next month for January, we're doing the veganary. We always like to.
Oh, good. Oh my God, that's awesome.
Yes.
I'm glad you brought that up. Yeah.
Yes. So I'll be 100% vegan for the month of January, and I did it last year, and I'm actually even more excited about it this year because throughout the year I've spent a lot more time making many, many more vegan dishes.
Yeah,
and I'm excited about that. I'm gonna. Oh, you know what I could make on the show? I could make because I know you want me to make something with those trumpet mushrooms.
I do. Those look amazing.
I could make like trumpet mushroom scampi over fettuccine. It's like, shrimp scampi over fettuccine. Oh, no, you froze up.
I'm having trouble with my...
Oh, you froze up. Did you hear me say trumpet mushroom scampi over fettuccine?
I got the trumpet mushroom.
All right. So, we can make that over make it like a scampi over fettuccine.
Cool.
Yeah.
That sounds amazing. Wow.
Yeah.
Awesome. Great.
All right, Chris, my friends. Have a wonderful holiday.
Have a wonderful holiday. We'll talk before Christmas and New Year's and close out your segment.
All right, and have a happy holiday, everybody, and to your viewers and our kitchenettes. And for God's sakes, wash your hands. Ciao.
Ciao. All right. Don't you guys love David? He's always so much fun to have on the show. Linnell, good morning, Linnell. How are you, sweetie? I saw I've been watching your Christmas videos on Facebook and I'm loving them. So you're very entertaining. Oh my goodness. Yes, you are. Yes, you were. I saw that today, actually. Oh my goodness. Yeah, my lights are getting kind of warm. I'm going to have to take them off soon. David does have great energy. He does. We love David. All right, guys. So for the remainder of the show, I'm going to share some highlights of our sanctuary, and not just this year, but since my show is new this year, I put together a little 10-minute video of some of our rescues and our residents, and it's in no particular order. And I actually have to share my screen for that. So before I do that, because I know Tiffany's going to help me, and but it's all good. No stress this time, which is really nice. So if you're just tuning in, we do have a calendar for 2021 we're really excited about. And I hope everybody has a chance to get a copy. And it was put together by our amazing director of communications, Kim, and my amazing brother-in-law did the photography for it. And it really turned out nice. I need a copy. And there's I'm pretty sure we're putting it on the website. I don't know if Kim is still watching. Kim, are we putting that on the website? I think there'll be a place on the website. That'll be a lot easier for everybody. But Tiffany just shared the link. If you're watching on Facebook and YouTube, she shared the link. It's a bit.ly link, which is a shortened version of, it's just a shortcut on how to get to the calendar. And there's 2 sizes, and I don't know the prices. 25 and 35, 29, and I don't know, something like that. And all the proceeds, of course, go to the animals here at Little Bear Sanctuary. I'm going to take these lights off, guys, because they're getting hot. Ooh, I didn't think Christmas lights would be so hot. Today's t-shirt, of course, from our friends at FTLA Apparel. Be the change you wish to see in this world. What a perfect statement for 2020, right? Fix my screen here. I'm getting all, I think given the crazy 2020 that we've had, I know I always tell you guys to be kind. And I think now more than ever, we really do need to be kind to each other. There's such a division among so many people now, and I don't really understand it. It's kind of sad. I think a lot of us need to be more forgiving. We all get angry. We all have bad days. I certainly do. Everybody's going through a lot of stuff right now. I think before you get angry at someone, take a deep breath. Think about what is making you angry about the situation you're in, or some person you're angry about. Are you really angry about them? Or are you seeing something in yourself that's making you angry? This year has been very reflective for me, and I hope it's given everyone time to reflect on their life. I don't want to get so philosophical, but I know a lot of us this time has given us a chance to stay at home, look within. I personally am getting rid of all the negative in my life this year, which I do every year, but this year more important. I have been going through so much crap in my house. I think we all stock up stuff from years and years and years, and I've been going through this stuff. I forget there's a process. I forget who brought it up. It's where you look at something, and if it doesn't give you joy, get rid of it. So go through your boxes, anything that you have in your house. If you're a dust collector, I used to be, all right, do you really need that stuff? It's all stuff, right? At the end, it's all stuff. And what's most important in life, I think, is the people in our life. I do say we need to forgive, but you can forgive somebody, but they don't have to be in your life. I struggled for a while with a few people who have been in my life for such a long time and were just always so negative. And sometimes you just have to let those people go. And believe me, it's so worth it. You don't need negativity in your life. Nobody needs negativity. If you are in a situation that makes you uncomfortable, just look around, take a deep breath, get rid of the negative. And forgiving is hard, right? Oh gosh. I mean, I still have people I need to forgive. It's so hard. It's important. You can forgive and you can move on with your life. I'm working on that this year. So 2 more weeks to go. Does anybody have any New Year's resolutions? I'm trying to think if I have one. I need to get back to running. I need to be more mindful of how busy I am. I think a lot of us get so busy with our jobs, our home jobs, our regular jobs, our, we go to work, we come home, we have to cook. Some of you guys have kids. Some of you guys are caretakers. And I think we forget to take care of ourselves. And I'm really trying to pause some things in my life so I can start meditating again. I need to start running again. Yeah. So I hope everyone will kind of look at those things in their lives, make some changes, be kind, forgive. We're all in this together. Sometimes people just need to know that somebody is listening to them, yeah, that's on my list always, but I'm really trying to be more mindful going into the new year. I know 2021 is going to be an amazing year for all of us, and I hope everybody moves into 2021 more happy and healthy and prosperous. Yay. So that was my spiel for today. What else can I tell you guys? I am going to, let me tell you this quick before I forget. My friend Dan Hanley, you guys might remember him. I interviewed him probably on my third show. He does outreach in Mexico for a very, very poor population. And he's down there now. He's in Tijuana. And if you guys want to donate to help him, he buys diapers, personal hygiene items, stuff along that line for a very poor community down in Tijuana. I know he works with this amazing group of nuns, and they do really, it's all the stuff that I think sometimes we take for granted: underarm deodorant, toothbrushes, diapers. So he's down there buying all that stuff with this amazing group of nuns. And if you'd like to send him a few bucks, he does have a Venmo, and it's Dan-Hanley-2. Tiffany just put it up right there. So if you guys have Venmo is an app. I think you can only use the app. And if you want to send him a few bucks, I know he would appreciate it, and you'd really be helping change the lives of some very, very poor people. So yeah, Dan, you're the best, man. Thank you for doing that. All right. Where are we going to next? All right, guys, I'm going to try to run this video that I put together. It's in no particular order. Let me bring this up, and Tiffany, you can tell me. I know I have to hit share screen, which I'm going to do right now. And here we go. And I'm going to bring up the player. Before I do that, can you see me sharing the screen, Tiffany? Everybody, can you guys see that? I don't know if I have to hit application window, Chrome tab. Not until you hit share. Okay, I did hit share. Ah, there we go. Okay. Yes? Are we good? Oh my goodness, wow. All right. I don't know what that's all about. Here we go. So can you guys all see the little piggies on the screen? I just want to make sure you can see that. And then I'll bring it back up and I'll play it. So did that work, Tiffany? Did you see the piggies? QuickTime player. Let me see if I can make it a little smaller so I can see everybody's comments. Can you guys all see that? No? Okay. Let me try this. I'm going to start singing. La, la, la. All right, here we go. I think. Here we go. All right. Now, can you guys see the piggies? Yay, I see it too. All right. I'm pretty sure you guys can see that, right? All right, here we go. It's about 10 minutes, sanctuary highlights. There is sound on some of them. I hope you guys enjoy this. And different highlights from from the past 3 years since we opened our doors, and you'll recognize a lot of these little guys. The opening is we're feeding the piggies. This is one group of our piggies. So here we go. There's Willie right there in the center. Feeding time is always, it's a challenge to feed around here. And we have an amazing animal caregiver who takes care of that for us now. This is when we had probably half of the animals we do today. Oh my God, look, there's little Tommy running around when he was a baby. And here's Willie with Fred and Ethel, and that's Koa back there. That's when Fred and Ethel came to us. They were cute little babies, and that's Willie, our first rescue. And oh my gosh, we actually had grass. How crazy is that? So yeah, look at those cuties.
Ethel. Fred. Come here, Ethel. Come here. Come here, sweetie. What are you doing? Oh, hi, pretty girl. Oh, you're a good girl. You're a good girl, too. Yep.
Aren't they
Fred,
cute?
Stay out of trouble.
Fred was a troublemaker.
Leave the goat alone. Better leave those goats alone.
This is just a typical day here. This is when we had our sheep and our piggies all in one field. This is our original field, by the way. Gotta love the noises. That's Mikey in the front with the spots, and Scratchy's next to him. Noisy guys, huh? That's the goat mafia right there. We're located in Punta Gorda, Florida, Linnell. That's Orion right there, that big goat. Okay, this was one of our rescues. This is Emma. And that's Mikey. Look at how little Mikey was. Emma came to us. She was in Florida. As you can see, she's absolutely gigantic here and overweight. She's actually fat blind, and that's when a pig gets so overweight that they're unable to open their eyes, and it causes major vision problems. So yeah, as you can see, she's a little stressed and has no idea what's going on, but she is a svelte girl now. That's little Mikey going to greet her, and that's George. George is one of our house pigs now. He's a great guard pig. This little dude, this is Fernando when he arrived. I can't believe it's funny to see them so little. I forget how little they were. And that's Carmela. And oh my God, that other goat was her little friend, and unfortunately she passed away. But Carmela's still with her. Bootsy, oh my God, Bootsy. Rest in peace, Bootsy. Look at little Fernando. How cute was he? Isn't it great how they all get along? All the piggies come to see. That's Beacon right there. Fernando's so big. Fernando's twice that size now. Oh, look at this. So when we rescued our sheep, they were all pregnant, and they gave birth probably 2 months in, and we had a whole slew of babies. How cute are they? Of course, the famous Willie. This is when I get home. This is what I get greeted to every day. Willie is such an awesome pig. We love him so much. Except now he's with like 20 other pigs. So we really have 20 pigs joining us. Arnold. This is Arnold when he first arrived. Look at how little he is. He lived in the house with us for a while. They stay with us in the house when they're really little. So, so they get used to everything. Look at how skinny he was. He was found in Punta Gorda, and the Wildlife Center rescued him, and we helped him out. Gotta love the belly rubs, right? We actually have 3 pigs in the house now, guys. 3 of them. How crazy is that, right? Look at how cute he is. Oh my goodness. Wait till you see him today. All right. I could not let this day go by without sharing Hubert. Look at baby Hubert. We had we took care of him and his brothers. We had 5 baby pit bulls in the house, and of course we had to get him. And this chubby young man is Chubbs, believe it or not. He turn down the volume on this just a little. This is when Chubbs arrived. Chubbs came from a terrible situation in Fort Myers. He was living in a house with a whole bunch of people with no electricity. And there's Arnold in the middle of Felix and Oscar. And he would stay in the middle of them to keep warm. And they're all together today. He loves being with the big pigs. He's with all our Yorkshires.
That's so nice.
And here's our entire group of cows. We love these guys. Look at how handsome they look. We've got 2 bulls. Sparkles is the big black and white cow. And standing behind her is Smoke. And that's actually her son, believe it or not. And then the black cow is Black Beauty. She was their stallmate. They all came from local, actually. I don't know if I know you guys know 4-H. There's a group similar to 4-H here where, the kids raise the farm animals and unfortunately they go to slaughter. So these, the little girl in the family cried and cried and cried. And we decided to help them out and rescue them. This little group came all together, brothers and sisters. That's Dorothy and Sophia, Napoleon, and oh my God, I can't remember the other one's name. Sadie. Sparkles and Black Beauty. Oh my God, I can't believe all the grass we had at one time. Just nothing to see here, just a peaceful day at the sanctuary. And that's little baby Linda when she first came here. All right. This big handsome boy is Malachi. Malachi also is local. Malachi, oh my gosh, he was so depressed when he got here. He was a house pig for many, many years. I think 5 years he lived in a house with his owners, and he had a really hard time adjusting, from from being a house pig to living outside. And I would sit with him every day and tell him how much we loved him. And he would mope and cry. He would actually cry, guys. It was sad, but he's a happy boy now. He's got a girl. He's got Emma, the chubby pig from the beginning. They're shacking up now. They sleep together. They do everything together. And yeah, this was I get into their house with them. And because this video might be a little difficult to watch, this is Jimmy, and you can see his back. Somebody poured a caustic substance on his back, and he was just a little guy. And it's when he first arrived, he was a little afraid. Terrible what people do to animals. He's doing much better now.
You can meet all the other piggies. Let me meet all the other piggies, right?
Yeah, he's healed up tremendously from that. All right, that's my hubby Randy giving belly rubs. That's the group of piglets that we're just on. So that's Dorothy and Sophia, Napoleon, and the one in the back, he wasn't in the earlier video. That's Little Bear. He's our mascot, the black and white piggy. And this is what we do every day. They roll over. They demand their belly rubs. I put Randy to work sometimes too, so you can see he's really good at belly rubs. And our donkeys, that's good old Arnold again. When he was a baby, the donkeys were with him, and they love Arnold so much. They would always poke him around and follow him everywhere. He would sleep with the donkeys. They were always smelling him and licking him, and oh God. Gosh, I wish we should all get along like animals, shouldn't we? And here is one of our biggest piggies, the amazing Casper. This is when he first arrived with his buddy Elvis. Casper weighs 900 to 1,000 pounds. I don't think you can really get the full effect of how big he is in this video. That's his little buddy, Elvis. Elvis is a standard potbelly, so you can see there's a big difference. And yeah, the community got together in Bradenton here in Florida and helped rescue these two guys. That's me. That is Blue. Blue is one of our Brahmin. That's the type of cow with the big floppy ears and the hump on the back. This particular breed of cow is really friendly. And originally they come from India. You might recognize them, like you see any pictures of the cows in India, they have the big ears and the humps, and they're also native to South America. Super, super friendly. I could just sit with this cow all day and hug him and love on him. And, yeah, isn't it a beautiful cow, Tiffany? Just gorgeous. Their eyelashes are amazing. They love hugs. I mean, I could do this all day. Look at how cute he is. Okay, this year we opened up the 10-acre cow pasture. We were able to fence the final 10 acres for the cows, thanks to everybody's amazing donations. And this is when we brought them out to their new pasture. I thought they were going to run in there and be like, woohoo. And it was very anticlimactic, as you can see. That's Petey there. That's our dog Petey up in the forefront there. And he's just like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, I really thought they'd be like, woohoo. How much more of this is left? We're almost done. Can we go a little bit over, Tiffany, today? I know we're at 12:59. Or I can just stop it. Yes, okay, perfect. We'll finish this video out. 2 more minutes. So yeah, they have this amazing 10-acre pasture. That's our house, by the way, in case you didn't know. And it's that lovely yellow color. I told you guys the yellow on the outside of our house is the same yellow on the inside of the house. I promised to paint it for the new year. Oh my goodness. Look there's a scraggler. Belle is still like in the field. And we're using that camper as like our little office, and it's for Kelly to hang out in. And that's a outshot, so you can. We're on 30 acres. In case you guys didn't know that. And all of our animals roam free like that. Nobody's in cages. Nobody's locked up. And here's when the sheep arrived. So these guys came from Louisiana, of all places. They came from a hoarding case. And this was their arrival. We drove to, oh my God, where did we drive to? Alabama to meet the rescue and transfer them. And we were only supposed to take 12, but another sanctuary pooped out. One of my favorite rescues. This is Smoke. He is Sparkle's son, and he ended up at a different sanctuary, and we were able to bring him together. And when he arrived, he screamed for his mom. She came running over. They hadn't seen each other in a year. Isn't that amazing? And cows have an amazing memory. Cows have best friends. Yes. It was just amazing to see how happy they were to be back together again. You know, so many animals get separated from their family, and we were so happy to be able to bring him to the sanctuary. And here we go. These are some of our Reuterville pigs from our friends at Reuterville. We rescued about 15 of their piggies. This was one of the, they were very shy. Clifford is that big gray boy that's going to step out first.
Welcome, buddy. Hey, Clifford. How are you, Bubba? Oreo, Roger, come on, boys. Let's go. Come on. Don't be scared.
Roger's the black and white piggy. The one with the spots, I should say. Oreo is the actual black and white.
Come on, boys.
Just like an Oreo cookie, right? Cream in the middle.
Come on, boys.
That whole crew is together. They have their own pasture, and we're actually happy to help out our friends at Reuterville. There's Oreo.
Come on, Clifford. Come on, everybody. Come on, boys. Come on. And
It's funny how they're like, where the heck are we?
you can do it, Roger. I know you can.
Yeah, Linnell, we have a tiny house you can stay in. You don't need to bring a tent. Or you can stay in the pig houses with the piggies. It's totally up to you. We're good on everything. And this is their beautiful pasture that they have in the back. This is how pigs live in the wild. They've got trees and shrubbery, and they love it. And we also have these great shelters for the two.
Oh, I think you're a girl. Sorry, sweetie. My pretty girl. Roger. Come on, Roger.
Roger was very hesitant.
Roger, you can do it. Come on, guys. Come on out, everybody.
And there's a lot more in the back. They all eventually came out.
You guys gonna come out? Come on.
And that's pretty much the end of that that video.
Come on out.
I'm going to stop sharing. And all right. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I think there we go. All right, guys. So that was the show for today. I will be back in 2021 on January 8th. January 8th is going to be the next show. I love you guys. I'm so grateful that you guys tune in every week. I hope you guys have enjoyed this year as much as I have. Thanks, Kim. It was funny to go through these videos and just reminisce about these babies. I want to say a big thank you to my amazing producer, Tiffany, for helping me come into your house every Friday. You're the best, Tiffany. And remind everybody, tonight at 8 p.m. on the Goldylocks Network, we have a Christmas special. I hope you guys will watch. I'll put some links up on my Facebook. And big thanks to David from David's Kitchen LA. We love when he comes on. And to my I call my regular viewers the cool kids. Thank you to all my cool kids who are here every Friday. Linnell and Kim and everybody else and Gloria. I can't forget you, Gloria. How could I forget you, Gloria? And again, thank you guys for watching. Thank you to everybody who supported Little Bear Sanctuary this year. We rescued, I think, I don't have the full numbers yet, but I think we rescued 50 animals this year. I'll get you the full number at the end of the year. And we couldn't have done it without you guys and your amazing support. You can head over to our website at littlebearsanctuary.org if you'd like to donate. There's a million different ways to donate. Put us on your Amazon Smile. And thanks, Tiffany, for letting me go over today. I'm going to sign out, guys. I'm going to miss you guys. Have a very Merry Christmas and have a healthy and happy New Year. I'll see you guys in January. I love you guys. And remember, peace begins on your plate. Bye, guys.
Don't want the fun to end? Grab more refreshments. Then head over to the Goldylocks Productions YouTube channel. With the huge selection of shows, the fun doesn't have to end.